Hello, everybody. Let's talk today about if you are pretty and young enough for a millionaire's proposal. So, this is a quite vulnerable topic, and yet it came up quite recently and recently very often when my clients ask me, Ellie, I just don't feel pretty enough. I also don't feel young enough. Maybe I should do some operations or some Botox or, stuff like this to get a male's proposal. Okay, and that's why I want to talk about this to you because if you have thoughts like this, stay in this video, let me know in the comments if you ever felt like this. And so many times women go for guys that that they think they can have because maybe you're not the most prettiest woman. I don't know. Yeah. And even I have clients who are very, very, very pretty, but they're like, no, I have those flaws. I'm not young enough. I'm not pretty enough. Who am I to have a male proposal? Okay. So first things first, I want to tell you, dear, that I had also a lot of clients and ladies who are like very, very, very pretty, right? Like even there was the career modeling and stuff like this. And I myself, in my early 20s, I was considered as very pretty. And yet those ladies and me in the past had the biggest dating problems. Okay. And I remember also the time back then where I felt like, am I really so unworthy? Like, men, they don't show me any sort of care, any sort of love. Yes, they see me as attractive, they wanna have the intimacy. You know what I mean, right? But it even made me even more unworthy. Like, they're only interested of taking advantage of me, of using me for whatever their own intimacy and pleasure. But it wasn't something that I wanted a man to want me for. It just didn't feel right. So think about it. Even if you are one of the prettiest girls out there, um, which, maybe I could be lucky to consider myself like this in the past. In my early 20s, I really had a good figure. A lot of men were interested, at least in the intimacy. But I just felt like even if I don't want a man to want me for that. It just felt disgusting. It just felt wrong. And the other thing was that no man wanted to, commit, even not boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, they just were interested in the casual intimacy. And uh, it wasn't an advantage. Like it was, I felt like even a bigger disadvantage because, I wasn't having the success. And I have so many of um I have clients in all age groups. Um, but I did have a few very, very pretty young ladies who had the same issues like I did. Okay, they didn't know how to attract good behavior from men, loving behavior, like a high value man. They didn't know how to attract affluent men. They didn't know how to, attract the good treatment and most importantly, loyalty and commitment, providing protection from a man. Yes, they were attracting guys that were interested in some casual hookup or whatever, but this is not what they wanted, right? Like, so I'm not saying that looks are completely unimportant. When it comes to dating, it is important that you take care of yourself, like brush your hair, shower, put on maybe some light makeup or a nice dress that you feel comfortable in. Eat healthy, take care of yourself, not only for the guy, for the dating, just for yourself, that you feel good in your own skin. Okay, so do take care of yourself, just that you feel good. And yet it's just 5% of it's just 5% of your dating success. The looks, yes, a lot of women can compete with you. And even the women that outcompete you, if they don't know how to date properly, they will not have the success in dating anyways. They will just not. So I learned pretty quickly that there's just something missing, and that maybe I'm doing something wrong. And I did. I did something wrong a lot. Like I did a lot of things wrong because I was always a very high achieving woman. I wanted to have the best body. I wanted to have the best grades. I wanted to have success in my career. When it came to dating, I did the typical mistakes of a high achieving woman. I was, calling, reaching out, making sure I'm available, being super nice, never speaking up. And I was also picking the wrong guys because I didn't have the right training and modeling, and the right guys weren't interested in me because, I wasn't behaving as a match. So slowly, I had to learn what it really takes to be successful in dating. Okay, what it really takes. And I realized really quickly that it takes so much more than the looks. The looks is, yeah, it's take care of yourself as a basic that you feel good with yourself, okay? But it's not the most important thing if you want to attract a healthy masculine man. Yeah, a healthy masculine man would never marry you because you look pretty. You should take care of yourself, as I mentioned, for you to feel good. But a healthy masculine man will propose to you because he wants to spend his life together with you, because he sees you as his life partner, because you were able to connect to him on a heart level, because he wants to spend the rest of his life with you. Okay. And for that, believe it or not, you have to know how to date. Like, it's like expected from you that, oh, you should know how to date, how you know how to breathe. It's not like that. You really have to learn how to date, and knowing how to become the vibrational and the reciprocal of a high value millionaire man. Okay, that's what I had to do. And all of my knowledge I've learned applied successfully. And I have helped and taught clients all over the world for the last 5 years. I put in my course How to Date a Millionaire. Okay, where you learn how to date that makes a man addicted to you. Okay. Right now, the course is 75% off for this week. Look at the link in the description box. You get to check it out. It's just this week 75% off. Make sure to grab it. But I put all of the knowledge that I've been teaching my one-on-one clients successfully, that were attracting the million's proposal. Okay. Where the life suddenly turned around. The man would start dreaming about them day and night, and men would be like saying, I want to be with you forever. I can't live without you. I just want to be with you. There'll be proposals after 1 or 2 months. So, everything started changing for my clients. And the same thing was for me back then. When I started learning what I was doing wrong and how to properly date, I started having so many proposals. Like, so many guys just wanted to be with me. And I never ever felt rejected. I never ever felt like I'm unworthy or not good enough. Okay. And I want this for you too. I never forget my client who is 70, now she's 73, but she was with me when she was 70 years old, 70, not 17, 70, like, a senior lady. And she was so good at dating. She found the love of her life in this age. And I never forget when she, on one of our calls, told me so proudly, Ellie, I'm so happy. You're my coach. Because of me and because of you, you know, I am irreplaceable for this guy. She was dating a guy, now they are married, also a millionaire. I'm irreplaceable for this guy. She had like very short gray hair and she just looked like a 70-year-old. And she was saying, there are other women who are in the 40s and 50s, still with long hair, running around my man, but he has only eyes for me. They were like still in early dating. And I'm like, yes, this is when you know how to date, when you know how to steal a man's heart, when you know how to connect to his heart, this is what happens, but it's really, looks is not enough. So if you are trying to like do some injections, operations, or getting like perfect clothes for to have dating success, honestly, save your money because it won't work. It looks just 5%. And if you don't know the rest, you don't know how to date, yes, you might improve your looks and men might there might be a long line for having casual intimacy, but that's all. Yeah, that's all. And honestly, at some point, this felt like an insult to me. I was like, no, I'm not interested in that. I want true love. I want true commitment. I want someone who cares, who sees me, who values me as a human, who wants to cherish me, right? But then I also had to show up differently than I did before. And I did. And all of the knowledge I am giving to you in my course, How to Date a Millionaire. So check it out and let me know in the comments if you resonate. So if you ever feel like, you have to be this perfect model with like 25-year-old age, with the perfect size, whatever in your mind is the perfect size, it couldn't be farther from the truth. Okay. And also, there are always men in your age group, right? Like if you are, let's say, 40 years old, a 45-year-old man, a healthy man wants someone who's in his age group. He doesn't want a teenager or someone in his 20s. It's just too far away. So healthy men, also millionaires, they want someone who are in their age group and who are close to their age, right? That is why age, size, your skin color, the country you're from, these are all excuses you're telling yourself. That's why I can't have a millionaire's proposal. I had clients from all over the world, from all ages, all skin colors, all, like so many countries, Asia, US, Canada, Africa, Europe. And they all got millionaire's proposals after working with me. So um all of these are just excuses. So I don't want you to believe that only the 25-year-old perfect size beautiful lady will get the guy, which is not even true. She will not. She will not. She will get maybe a few more inquiries for casual intimacy, but that's not what she wants anyways. Yeah, that's what's left leaves her empty and feeling used and abused. No. Yeah. So relationship success comes from knowing how to date, knowing how to communicate, which are completely different skills than what you have been taught in school, university, at your job. At our job, we have to perform in our masculine energy. And in dating, you have to be the one who brings the honey, who is the feminine, the one who's creating this, beautiful emotional connection. But again, more how to do it in my course, How to Date a Millionaire. It's my best-selling course, so make sure to grab it. This week it's 75% off. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I see you in the next one.